Joe Comerford here from Joe Comerford Muay Thai. I'm here at the famous Rajadamnern Stadium for another action-packed night of Muay Thai. Tonight we have a fully stacked card of foreign versus foreign matchups, Thai versus Thai matchups, and a Rajadamnern Stadium title on the line. So let's go take a look behind the scenes and in the stadiums. I'm here standing backstage at Rajadamnern Stadium for one of the most talked about fights this week. Of course, Belgium's Marie Heinz taking on Selina Flores behind me, the TEEP Queen. So you can check these girls out on Instagram. Of course, Maria hailing from the famous Pinson gym, the Golden Era gym, situated just in Lat Phrao, whereas Selina's come over and is training out at FA Group at the sort of fitness centre there at the moment, backed by the guys from Infight Style. In here I'm joined by Trick of all trades, Matt Lucas. So Matt, how come you're here at Rajadamnern?
So I'm out here to see Selina Flores, a very accomplished American athlete. She's making her RWS debut. She's been sponsored by a few promotions out in the States, including the Muay Thai Development League. It's a great opportunity for American fighters to come to Thailand and fight on high-level promotions like RWS.
Now, Selina is probably one of the more active athletes on social media. Would you consider her as a good influence or influencer for athletes trying to up their game in the social media world, looking for sponsorships?
I would. I think that a lot of people could follow suit of her in terms of her posting consistency and what she's posting. She does a lot of positive outreach. So she works with WBC Youth and also the MDL, which is a development league. So she's active and doing the right things. So I think that's why she's getting opportunities like this.
More from the fight stance, how do you think she's going to perform tonight? What do you think some of her actual technical strengths are in the ring?
She's a bit unorthodox, so I think a lot of her boxing is going to be pretty good. She's been doing a lot more boxing down in San Diego, working on her hands. She has a ferocious teep to the face. It'll be interesting to see how things play out because Marie, her opponent, comes from a much more traditional Thai background, training out Pinson Thai out here for a number of years, and has been on the circuit for a while. This is a bit of a deep dive for Selina, but we'll see how things go.
All right, well, I'm looking forward to the fight, and I'm sure I'll talk to you afterwards. Thanks, mate. I'm here with Marie. Marie, you made that look absolutely easy. Looks like you didn't even break a sweat. That signature Pinson Chai, Femur style, sitting on the back foot, left kick as she came in. How do you feel about your performance? Because I've seen you fight a lot. And in my opinion, I like an exciting fight. And for me, I feel that was just so easy for you. What do you think about your performance in that fight?
I actually a bit sad because I stopped for a long time, for 6 months, and I took a lot of weight when I went home. And my training camp was a lot concentrated on my weight loss. Mm-hmm. So when I was fighting, I wanted to do so many things, but it just didn't came out that way. But I'm happy I did what I had to do, but I know I can do better than this. Yeah.
Was one of the tough things dealing with Selina was her TEEP. I mean, she doesn't really use her TEEP as a defense mechanism, but using it offensively. Was it hard to get around that?
I would actually say it was more the easiest part because I knew that when she would TEEP, she would come after it. Mm-hmm. So I can counter easily. Like if I got rid of the TEEP, I can do what I want. So yeah, that was yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, you made it look slick and effortless. So obviously, congratulations to the boys over at Pinson Chai over there in Lup Prau, one of the famous golden era gyms. What's next for Marie?
I've waited 2 seasons for RWS 125 pounds tournament, so I hope this will come soon. And yeah, anything at RWS. I like the promotion. They're really good. Yeah, I feel great here.
100%. You look very comfortable in that ring. This was 116 pounds, correct?
26.
120. Sorry. Yeah. My tie's getting jumbled up. Was this a hard cut for you because you've come back from home and how long did it take you to try and get the weight down?
So I knew 6 weeks before the fight that I was fighting, and I was maybe 10 kilos over the weight. Yep. So it took me 6 weeks. The first 5 weeks, I was trying to train really hard and get a good diet because I eat a lot. And so get enough food to get good training. And then after that was a little bit of a heavy water cut. But yeah, it was tough, but I'm happy I made it through.
No worries. I can understand that. I like food myself. I'm a big fan of the old somtam. So I can definitely appreciate the hard weight cut. So thank you so much for putting on such a fantastic show. Thanks to your trainers. I'm Joe Comerford. This is Joe Comerford Muay Thai. Okay, I'm here with Matt Lucas post-fight. We just saw Marie Heinz and Selina Flores fight. What did you take away from watching that? Because you were in Selina's corner and you watched the whole thing from the corner. What did you take away from this fight?
I think it's really great that RWS is giving opportunities to foreign athletes, especially Americans. I'm American, so I think it's very good. I think a lot of Americans don't understand the level of the game. So Selina is an accomplished American athlete, which here in Thailand means not so much. She's good, and she showed some promise. I think a few more fights, maybe 5 or 6 more fights, she could potentially rematch Marie and do better. But she doesn't have the skill set, experience, and is probably coming off a bit of ring rust. So it's difficult for athletes like Selina to do this. It's a lot of pressure as well to come over here all the way from America, the travel and whatnot. But I think it's a great experience for her. You have to come over. You have to test yourself against very good opponents. Marie is a solid opponent. I think that if she gets into the RWS tournament, she'll probably go on to the finals or, at least make it to the semifinals.
Yeah, we just spoke to her before and she was talking about, she just come back from Europe and had a tough weight cut. But one of the special things about Marie is, she knows how to play the game. Even though traditionally RWS isn't, what you've coined stadium style, there still is an element to that fighting at the world's oldest Muay Thai stadium. Do you think Selina can take that away from this experience about learning, quote unquote, the game a little bit more?
I think she can. The question is, will she? And that is up for debate. That's up to Selina. That's up to her team. In my experience, most Americans will not take much back. They will assume that the scoring is wrong or something. They'll sort of blame it on other attributes and not take away the key learning of you have to control the game. Marie game controlled the game. She knew she was ahead by the second round and just cruise. Yep. She knows how to do it because she has the experience. And she knew right away how to deflect the TEEP and some of the boxing of Selina and just score with that left body kick. She made it look very easy because for her it was.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for your time, Matt, and I'll definitely see you around, of course. So thank you.